Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Don Donald, and this is Motivation on Tees. Self-realization is coming to understand yourself clearly and distinctly at a point in your life. But for most people, this realization doesn't last. What's your opinion? Does your self-realization last, or do your self-realizations quickly fade? This is what we want to consider today briefly in this video. Now I tell you a story. There was a man who lived in the 19th and 20th century from the 30th of November 1874 to the 24th of January 1965. He was born in Blenheim Palace, United Kingdom. This man was a writer and an army officer who rose to become 2 times Prime Minister of Great Britain, from 1940 to 1945 during the Second World War, and again from 1951 to 1955. He died in Kensington district in the west of central London on January 24, 1965. His name is Winston Churchill, a very famous British statesman. Sir Winston Leonard Spencer Churchill, being a writer, wrote down one of the greatest but most simple quotes on self-realization this world has ever known. That's why I'm talking about him. Look at what he wrote: "Man occasionally stumbles over the truth, but most of the time, he picks himself up and continues on as though nothing has happened." Oh my, how true. But coming back to you, have you ever had a realization about yourself, or the way you live your life? Have you ever found out a truth about yourself before, though you couldn't do much to change anything afterwards? That's exactly what the man Churchill was talking about. Now I will tell you why. The reason our realizations often fail to yield positive change is that there is something about our wiring that makes us always want to follow the urge to maintain status quo. And that's the reason we continue to do things automatically as a habit. Yes, I agree, there is one unique thing about us humans. We are always searching for success and happiness, a better life, bearing several great loves within our hearts as we journey through life. Which one of the great loves is the love of discovering new things? Discovering new people, new friends, new places, new cultures, new ideas, etc. All these things have a way of fascinating us humans. We also love discovering new ways to solve our problems. For instance, if we have been passing through difficulties, suffering the indignities and inconveniences of a long-standing problem, there is this inextinguishable urge we have to find out what's causing the discomfort and fix it, however small it may be. But unfortunately, and contrarily, and ironically, these same humans equally have a strong drive within their psyche that strongly compels them to keep things from changing. You wouldn't believe it, but man both likes and dislikes change at the same time. And this is because he loves variety and change, but he also loves predictability, and that's the ability to predict the outcome of his decisions or actions. To him, if he can't predict the outcome of his actions, he had better stay back. That's why when things begin to shift in his world, he suddenly becomes uncomfortable, feeling uncertain and uneasy and unsure what to do next. Winston Churchill really saw man right. With man's left foot he strikes out to seek change, but with his right foot drags along behind him at the same time, trying with all its might to remain planted in one spot, his comfort zone. Man is an animal of habit and sometimes inertia, which is inaction. And habits die hard, but the grip can be broken. Then the question you will ask me this morning is, how do we break the grip of habit and inertia? How do we escape the gravity pull of inertia? How do we begin to become comfortable with change in our life? I will tell you how in a few simple steps, and I will close this video. It's a brief video. First of all, to break the grip of habit and escape the gravity of inertia, and become comfortable with change, you must first become deeply aware of yourself, and what you are doing. Aware of what that particular habit or inertia is, and this is what we call self-realization. The moment we realize ourselves and the habits we need to change, then the second step is to intentionally draw back the curtains of inattention and pay much attention to that habit, and keep it always at a very close marking. Let me tell you this, no habit operates properly when all attention is intentionally fastened on it, with the mind to change it. No habit whatsoever. And I tell you, whenever you realize any defect about your life or the way you do things, first thing you do, is to begin to think about it, begin to brood on it immediately, toss it and roll it around in your mind oftentimes, think through it and try to explore all possible implications now and in the near future should you fail to do something positive about it. That's the very first step. Self-realization is the first step to change. And never let yours always fade away so quickly. As I close this video, I will also tell you to never let inertia, or your habits rob you of your treasurable future. And if you follow my steps exactly, you will be able to see yourself through it all. I will see you in the next video. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell, so you are notified each time we upload a new video. Also like, leave a comment, and share our videos with your friends and family if you find them valuable. Thank you.